so Broni, any G, dear, any G. Who bet you property? We are Piara. Other Broni, any G, you will never have it. I sit here and I say, I'm glad he died. And I'm glad he suffered before he died. Because no one can say why they. Also a bray, like 15 years. Say, why won't you suffer?
But must you say that?
I am saying
for
that
for the separation part.
No. He needed to go through that because you see, you can't cause people pain. Only that the Lumba nyana na yen krata. Now so said Lumba jum boniti ne krata no sa anye ye mo betena Ghana. Sister ni nya ne de no de be ware o. Ko no Nyankopɔ pɛ so che ne say, wonye ni papa. It is so bad and boa no humiliating no. There's no new. It is sad na wo ye ni nya se na wo pra no dem. No hye da be bonum wo abonte for us to see, say, you are a good husband. You deserve to die. A wona Lumba wuno. E was woo, and all the people supporting Akusia Sewa shall be well with you.
Seliman and Aminoka say, was what you are brought hodo, a diagu a year, mammy would do Bruni so, Nina, a young horse and some court issue by ya, ye boa at the Amano, Sabbeper and which they were. Was it that the Lumba Charles Codufosu, woo ye, a yen the pass of a pay, or bray and sana owo Seliman and a Casansi winner, aha, Alan Media Ghana, and I know first time walk receive video ya. Romeo subscribe to the studio, but videos no one shaping up for so in your big and share. I was Seliman and a Casani na effort that the Lumba Charles Codufosu, a woo ye, and a crutch here, and more bidicula do bidicula near the day, almost as some Abbey do so, and where my gun we are saying, Nami be I and Chay. And now, as some walk out to know, a judge at the which will say, Kuna, and Manny Munano, and Konomu Kudikuna, and a Mambo do Bruni, Mamma Kusasewa. One more quarters that date, dear Shadda de Lumba, nay, you know, Munina, a Mumunachas or Mukudikuna, and Maniafe. And no any team legal wife watching my 1 month years here, Titilu, a yet your mamma Seliman. Naminoka say, or Quaco Pimu, a war him out a jet, a show so a war, a year and Joe TV, or then some do one a deguho. Na yebedi never did Seliman so dear. Since ya a year that the Lumba, kuna your homes and some soleno, one dear would declare a stand chilingwa, was so on one casano, or no or with him legal wife for Afa, until wow be make what as a wow wouldn't be dear gra, as one in the better to be on one shy of what one news will ever jalo. Now, a copy of honor and what can't say me brain, I'm no saying, and what did you walk door, aqua ediama a year mammo do bruni, which lemua, also do bruni bebre. Na bro be no de opawonyi de Lumba japade na nemu odobroni obebran kasa ansa no odobroni wawu na busu oto aso kiremu a wose de Lumba Charles Kojofosu ewu owu ye wono anya ne yada e na ansa ahye no na de Lumba brei ansa no owu na ye de se wo brei ye osofai sofa na osofai no kwadi so because emle bi de Lumba be ma yete asese wa sofa wa yare for almost best 16 good years ni anase chese ne ho nto no chene chika se ne na de ade nyina ekeka nse bebre eno ena Seliman use against the Lumba echirebu a ose de Lumba bra wo breye ansa na owu no ono eye ne de pam na ebuso wi no de afutuo so kɔ ede ama eye legal wife o se muntintim na muntwa ntoma fansi bobo kuna ye no ye nyina ye kwakopi mu okumase abonten so enti so amoba de a na ne odobroni team no so omo ye mate so omo a na omo de abafe so ene ochemu a oso odobroni onje babie na sebe japade na wo pre admi age ne chinchin nsa de age ama no onfa na wodo de Lumba de oni hwe be ka kire no ono ena ama sebe maami akusese wa na tamfo no enya no abusua ye hwe video no emra
ba ha I think it's Thursday mboa say ka say
yeah ba ha Thursday and ye be di nkomo before the judgment
ye trend verdict na ma verdict aba but verdict na anye no kware te say de wo ka ho asam no na embra no eye enipa na hyehyɛ nti when it's time to shoot the narrative omo betimi a twist it amana save and as shoot your narrative but one thing and them per se yenya consolation if you say I'm glad Lumba died.
Tell us why.
First pa no na me so what na Lumba wu but I'm glad say papa na wu say be ya mama akosia say wa benya ne peace of mind. Lumba died so that the woman can actually see herself again as a woman. Because he was a constant reminder of the sacrifices and the pain I know I go through. No, it is a no. That's when you be my say you don't see the pain. Time no pain no will go. It's immediate. I sit here and I say I'm glad he died, and I'm glad he suffered before he died. Because no one can say why they was so brave. Well, like 15 years. Say, why won't you suffer?
But must you say that?
I am saying
for
that
for the sufferation part.
No. He needed to go through that because you see, you can't cause people pain and expect to say what you say. We will be okay. You can't cause people pain and expect say you'll be fine. Because from every indication, your system, your tradition, near the no, and boa hima. And boa warrior in a sense say why a traditional marriage na wie no because say tete no ana yetina ho no be ma hu meboa hu oba no akonebusia ho akoye investigation ahwe say yare owo ana eda wonyama bia wo mu a ansa said oba ne sitie na oba waka say oh me hu flower bi ofie ha ana mpesa me yedai me pluggy. The fact is say o shem ba nyina wo wiase nyina no oba wo hima wo do ano no e kire say waka wana akume mu say obey dedicated to you. That's what it means. It's whether traditionally, whether legally, or be a warrior, no woman, born of a woman, has the right to obeka so oba be kotare ho. Or be a justify, court to justify say traditionally or warrior in the 90, like or warrior in 2010. Bayenshe, e be ne warrior madam akosia say wa. E warrior 1991. It's 19 years after the marriage. Now cry better home. Why are we not talking about that? Why are we not talking about say are you so wrong to say or be a worry? Now, why are we not talking about that? But rather no, I say Andra Dazi TV, I think guy now well yeah channel ne Diana no or interview lawyer Kusino.
Okay.
He says something, say everybody is looking at the half of their glass.
Yes.
What I say?
Yes.
But a formula is so if you ushieguma, a shiegua na ba half no. Nobody is looking at that.
Yeah.
And I thought it was so profound. Say, boy, need to be nyasa say we are looking at and so on half na bedroom no. Na down no san bedroom half of this way. What are we talking about it? Why are we not talking about that? Because if we baby ne bedroom baby 19 years of sacrifice. Utien kofo semwa. Oni da di Lumba nyana na eye nkrata. Na so se Lumba adwum boniti ne krata no sa anyeye. Anyeye mo betena Ghana. Obetena Ghana sister ni nya ne de. No de be ware o. Ko no Nyankopɔ pɛ se wo kire ne se. Wonye ni papa. Etie se oba ne boa no humiliate no. Also oba ne boa no humiliate no. How can you so be a ware? What kind of wasem? There's no single and you my year bar a bar woman. I could say where the first. There's no new. It is hard na wo ye ni say na wo pra no dem. No should have be bonum wo abonte for us to see say you are a good husband. You deserve to die. E wona Lumba wu no. E wo so wu. Na akosia say wa enya liberation. Because maame no sister, who was suffer. Who said now no ya 3 days ago. Me call me uncle ho. Say Lumba kwa osabe di. Me cousin. Echi. I know person me cousin the cry woman. 102.9. What you say no? That was his lifestyle. That was the person that he was. By a shielding. All because say I could say one who say he was her investment. It won't be cancer and say investment. That was her greatest mistake. That was my mini greatest mistake. And oba me catch say your tradition any idea no. I fail ye. Ko bema ko chiti said your boss. Oh, bema dear, and what's what no baba ko bema dear son no yakupo bo or bema so one chiti. And he from the bar say Adam chiti ye. When yakupo bo bani bema. So what are you talking about?
I know the man Becca said how I pen the Ohundra.
Hello, tia. Sano yakupo bono.
That's what they would say though.
Sano yakupo bono. Ano Nyankopɔ ma Adam die no yin mfe mpario ana ode ye de ode bo Eve Eti be me bia be ware oba. Bibi free wo ho. Asa no wa ware oba no. Eti oba de say we holding in high esteem. The fact that we are not talking about the 19 years will be better. That is where the challenge is. That is where the challenge is. I mean, pa me ni Madam Akosia say wa. Akame hohoro mensa. Every bia ho dia mo do Broni. If you say no, the happiness and say all cause another woman pain. That's what she thrives on. It's a me mama no. Ke ye remember. What I say me mofra dear of a friend say age. On person take a decision to come. But me, remember, in fact, a Japadian don't me ban man for man. But they made in the brain you're coming for the crown contest. One fa
really?
Yes, and I wouldn't. You know why? Because bear man and they say oh no. Oh no. That's the plain simple words. Any day. No, me say anyum ye die. What I say? Even 2019 na no worry. Odo Broni no allegedly no. What grant interview no. E wo and the dossier. What said the yire ba akopɛ?
He said it.
What kai said the yire ba akopɛ? It is a when you shameless. I can man what denounce you wa bontia denounce wa bontia so much. Akawu unu obi ba be pray ho. Afo bi am pray ho. Se me de Madam Akosia say wa Lumba had to die. Akosia say wa to walk free. Lumba had to suffer. Akosia say wa had to go to say no allegedly. See me and call he deserved everything that was done to him that day. Awuye. No, I'm not considerate. Lumba has never been considerate of the feelings of Emma. He has never been considerate of Emma. Se me kasa che okwan ono na sate tutugu na enkofo asum se eyire na ware no court no na ye fake. Se wono a be ma okopo ba okopo vagina ewrem.
Men are capable.
Be ma okopo vagina as young as 16 17 ewrem.
Nyense so kan nyina.
Asem nyina obeka bi wo wiase.
Ohima
obeka no ba chimifo no so obefa no so no na so wagye edi. Oba na wagimi a wadwene wo fom no na so wagye edi. Ana wode na ewu ma na wode na ewu ma ana wode na me say woni say verdict ne baaye no hima enkofo efre me say no we said that advocacy aye ni nyina no people were actually listening.
Yeah, very well. And majority of the people no wanted the other side.
Exactly.
Or they wanted a different.
Exactly.
I mean, like decision. I don't know why.
Me say
it a few people.
Because no, yeah.
And majority of the people were all waiting to hear that Akosia said, "Wow, the wishes is granted, glorified as the wife."
All the people that are supporting a friend is Akosia say, "Odo Broni."
Even Omukra as a man undercover because they are ashamed of what they are supporting. Any moral ground, any moral basis.
They didn't see better. Those people supporting Odo Broni, in their homes, they never saw better. What I say? It does so my mamenom, Edin Krofo Kunumachi. And I say, what I say, almost sistanum. So they didn't see anything growing up. Into what they know is that you can be a side piece and be comfortable with it. But Oba, so your bar. No, your ban on where fair or bar what why can't you also have your own man? It's a moment. What yes, and then I saw some young girls on a TV station jubilating. Omaniaje. Sakosia Sewa is being humiliated. Beba moso. Beba mo maso. Amaye mo ya.
Ubenya betu de nyeduabo.
Ebeba moso.
Da weni mo twa.
What you say? And there are certain people that are same way by ya. I'm cool with them. I'm beginning to question say whether or not I should ever
associate
be cool
with
them. Because me no, my foundation in nyina a Bible based principle. Na me de tena we ase. It will be a uni sa based in ibeno. You can never be my friend. And I was questioning somebody that said, I don't a side chick na. Because the way that the person spoke, no, I thought that the person was a level-headed person. What I say, who say, but if the other person is not seeing better. If you want to papa, funny mammy, it won't. Papa be a day.
I say, and the sad part of it, you're normalizing Myanmar, and then Uncle yet you are there. No, you musuo. You know, but I'm not surprised that people die too young.
Of course.
What a shock. Young girl, 23 years, well, 31, well, 27, well.
Because of Sanya.
Unfortunately, when they die, they don't come back to tell. If you are a photo, and I'm sure it is because on social media, from the courts and our grounds, and I hear people saying that, hey, this time, and when we all know better, of
course, it's not a Bible kind. Bible can say, yeah. People are heartless. Just a to the bad dia obe feeling, but a to be an alternate idea. Obe feeling. So me, I want Madam Akosia Sewa to take consolation from the fact, say, the man died so that she can live a peaceful life. Because what you mean build you be. What you say?
Yeah.
Na so anani bibi. The family ni betray Akosia Sewa. The family members ni including Mama Noa, sister Noa, a friend say Enesina. Including her, Akosia Brempoma, because revelations be a buyer noa. What you say? Almost so normalize it, say, oh, side check is you better me the nakasa.
And of course, what do you say? Whoever that is supporting the other side, have something to gain.
Yeah.
But the rightful woman,
yes,
so supporting her, rightfully now, so she decides to give you something or not.
Yeah.
But here the lady knows that no.
Yep.
Oh, here more lobby.
Yep.
Now, Amana Sabe, you're waiting us. Yep. So a percentage.
Yes.
One more bed. And so I'm not surprised.
Thankfully, Omomudi or Broni China so ye geja womo. Because of Suba Broni. Asha was sem. Almost send the said, Omo vagina, comma mema. Almost so, yeah, Omunina and Guasia Tarata, or Mojina, Jari Womo. How would they know better? How would they know better? They wouldn't. They wouldn't. What I say, and me, one of the things growing up say, me making me who say, Obi Owokunu, why say me who say, or the same me no matter baby, I met Drew because it downplays the principle and me uphold. It downplays it. It is a wound what Bakono di was so cranoa. What did I say? Later you got to know. And what you got to know, what did you do with it? It's Ohima Lumba had to die for Akosia Sewa to be liberated. Lumba had to die. Sebi Akosia Sewa and who pain. I want for almost 30-something years of her life. I want her to take consolation because when baby Andra, Aisha Modi. Is it Aisha Modi, right?
Yeah, Aisha Modi. She loves the boy.
Yes. She says something for the first time.
I realized people commented and said, no, for the first time,
yes,
She Love is making a lot of positive.
Because what she said, they say, who couldn't break the sanctity, right? Yeah. Sanctity of your marriage.
Yeah.
Constantly. What you say, no, the baba, at a point, you will say, your baby are on ye.
What brand?
On ye.
Even though you don't bother much about what
because said you sit here say it
will not be worth it.
It concentrate on your kids. And I feel say Aisha couldn't have put everything that you said.
Sister. Must we say a man or mobile trainer or munti a janumuja ye? Now your mommy had to suffer alone.
I'm telling you, single parents
and all that.
Yes.
Now your papa no chele at the time. Obefa ma 1, 2, 3 Libya be woni ade. Now say later about Bedru say the title kekeo. This one that we are talking, it not be anything. It be just the title as a woman who has stood over the years as a wife, gone through all the challenges. Our rear, your film. Obi awari bia related to what we are discussing. I just obi awari
any baby mamas,
of course they don't have that.
They don't exactly.
They don't
because they are okay.
So arguments, it is because they have not experienced it. They have not. If they have, they would understand Akosia Sewa. They would and they will not just make unnecessary condemnation of calling her irresponsible. Are you serious? That's the thing I
irresponsible.
Like seriously. We are a joke.
I'm telling you.
We are not serious.
Broni. Any G, Ubeji property say we are piara. Odo Broni, any G, you will never have it. And now every crowd Japadi Nubenya. But I pray and I say Ube Waru or Bema Fofro. No so did not deny day. A beat you. Ajenia money in every winsem. You will never be happy. Causing that woman pain. You will never be happy because not Ranikuno and Alba, whether traditionally or legally. Say, a friend say, Ohima say, or worry legally. CSC 2004, no worry, Meboa.
Yeah,
I walk and Bremu, I want Germany. That's a 21 years and a sunny canwa. You see a worry or Broni time bay. 2010, allegedly. It's it. Well, worry even what now worrying you now by and son out your neighbor. There's no justification for that. It's every single pain that you are causing a year. I could say one. Odo Broni, you will face it 10 million times. And the sad and open that won't pass. A bone son can say, Adia me dear mammy. Adia me dear mammy because with him, she was just looking on. Go ya catch us or call beba.
Exactly my point. Oh, because no. What himself Obekwaba.
Now so abrase 2018 or decide this will be Jai Bearman and go nya will be a so the Musa Mame Jiwa Japadi half neko Casabre Kodo Broni
and I am from Swa. Just as a wire, I am a yama.
Say ye catch any Sana warrior.
Me yama no papa.
Are you Oba Ukasobeja Ujayako hina say? One Charles Obeba, oh, Charles do Obeba, Charles do Obeba, Charles do Obeba. Sa, the same quote.
Whatever was I about you for France.
What's your food pull me? Now, would you Charles? Friend say, yeah, Charles Kojofus. What's in a way? Who shall money me no from a more wake to a montadishim? It tells you, say he was a terrible human being.
Why?
Now, Lumba dia waji. No, what you
hear no more?
What you say?
And I dare force
now shut or Dobroni now stop. Mamma could say, wa. Almost depict you beer.
Just and can say you shepherd, but I won't wrong. What would despite a but maybe what would despite a what would gentry? Okay, my Brown, the level of the musicians. What would gentry? What man married that I'm actually the day. Yeah. One, I'm actually the day is one manner, Miss Salutuno. I'm actually the day. No matter what, you know about Mary. Angel. My Mary. I'm ready. Sassy no gentry. And so, Oba Meboa, Rockling. Yeah. One funny in diagram. So, move side pieces being pokranwa. They will let you know, say, where dear. Then I break. Shame on that Lumba, and I'm glad he's dead. Well, according to Mann, on no reaction towards verdict, Anano Ifiada. Modi aba bese san ya manwo kroma sese obi amfa ne honnyim se kawa no fa so he papa bia na eja manu aba haban wo wi ase enti Sally then and you're done, right?
Yes, I'm done.
You've made it
and I make sure say
yeah ma e man na why no to omo for ma me
what it is say me I feel say yeah sanyama we nyina e kire say don't make a man your all because they are not doing the same for you. I worry now with no. Me tell say me mofra.
I love your tree though.
What you say? Me tell me mofra. In as much as say be a bema be ya de ama wo mo no. Me akasa me ye bi ma wo mo. Because bema onya ko boss rutu agon bia ba akwa. Professor wo mbofra.
O sia o krada.
What you say? Be forget
mo kra na hi.
Oh sir, I'm working.
My
say
lord.
Be ya metumi ye bi.
I love you, Sally.
Ama me mofra. Say be ya so okoju oba foforo bi achi a. Ya me ka say enkura no kura no.
Wonu this is Simon one dey here at that point.
So I say, enti no ana me so no. What I when you are able to build something for your own self, be ma wo kura pressure pade ho.
Exactly.
Pressure pade ho. What you say? Ana ye no so e kita Bible no. What we know ni say, sanya ma we nya ka kitwa bi. Yeah. Na free ho. To pray ho. Ti madam akwisia say wa. Me so minim so wo Germany fie wo few things I only that the Lumba ye. Take consolation in the fact say you built a man that later became ungrateful. You
Can
built a man. What you say? We are seeing you idolize. Na because of wo wuntino. What you say? Wo boni odia ye wuntino. Oda ho yare so fire. You should be grateful. You should be grateful, say. No, but unim boni aye no. Obi wi ade a. Se ebunu mu owu.
Yeah.
Enye na ketia no anya wo ho no.
Yeah.
Asado Nyankopɔ aketia so beba no. Wonya na ketia wo ho, wo se bɔne aketia ne den. Wo.
Okay.
But what did I make na say? Enti Lumba atua ne bɔne a wotena wiase so ne den. Eka. Enti emma because from the little that I've gathered, Lumba was everything for Akusia Sewa. Everything for Akusia Sewa.
Yeah.
Enti no, don't make a man everything of your life. Live your life.
Na se BBC.
A vow.
Yeah.
He's a human being. He can break it.
Exactly.
Sebeya.
Timenya ukunu wadi.
No.
So BBN.
Ada way nipa.
Investment to BBN.
What you say?
Be careful.
Because owua.
Surprises to me aba.
Be show say you are not the only person in Pokro de Wawo. And all the people supporting Akusia Sewa shall be well with you. Because mama no.
Amen.
Amen. Unim adia ba ko so am pese wo ye.
Omu ye nipa o obi o support Akusia Sewa bia.
Unim adia am pese me pese o hema wo ye.
Yeah.
Me pese wo sa true book. Title Akusia Sewa.
It won't be bad at all.
Na sika na wa lusi wo. Bema sisifo na wa wu no ho no.
Oncha ye ntiremu.
Ka wo onchiremu.
Na we are sense.
No so fan building ho up.
Great.
Bibia.
A very solid one.
So we enkomo twehwe course so e wo hima wo ye je na afi Seliman wamo entem eno de nse bebree tu dwa e de duabro ahodo ekọ e de ama eye maame odo Broni echiremu a wo so bebre pa ansa no wo pa wonye de Lumba na japade na emfa emfoa e de ya wo beja ho e de akọ no wie no bechiremu se de Lumba bra wo bre ya ansa no wo ba bewuo emle bi de Lumba se mo kan no wono eye Seliman ne de se de Lumba e breye ansa no ni na eye kwan asabe adwere bone ade de Lumba nam so a wode eye ma me Akusia Sewa e fa so e bra mo kopie mu ojama bonte so mo penkrata e de aba wodi a tabiri ehwim obepie mu e wo Ghana wode be wale eye odo Broni abusia aha Alan Media Ghana no first time our cross video ya no me subscriber tem no so e de amame